right, guys, we're here with Nate Shields with Bigger Pockets. He's here at EXPCON, and I just spent some time talking to Nate. I shared a story about our Northern Kentucky Real Estate Investors Network group that we created, and I was telling you that we started that back in 2016. We started at a table in a library there was 8 of us there, and because all of us had listened to Bigger Pockets, we'd heard about meetups and all that, and we started getting together, sharing different resources and stuff. But you guys are here talking to agents about using Bigger Pockets as a tool to grow their business.
Right.
So what are the top things that Bigger Pockets does for a real estate agent? And what type of agent would be apt to really benefit from this?
Yeah, so there's a few different things. First, I would start with the education side. Like, we have one of the top 3 business and real estate podcasts, and we have 6 podcasts at this point with different layers of where we're looking. Like, On the Market podcast talks more about market conditions. We have the Money podcast that goes more in depth to like the financial freedom movement, things like that. So that we have the podcast, we've got the YouTube channel with 1 million subscribers. We've got 2.4 million members on Bigger Pockets. And so there's a lot of different types of people on there. We got investors, we've got property managers, agents, anyone who could be there to help build a real estate team. It's a great network of people. So we have the forum where you can connect with people.
Right.
And I have a similar, kind of story to where you started. I was licensed in 2013. I found Bigger Pockets through a property manager friend in 2015. Caught the investing bug, did the education piece first. So I was listening to the podcast, I read books, and then partnered up with my buddy. We lined up our financing and got our first deal.
So you're an agent too?
I was. I'm not licensed anymore, although I'm probably going to get licensed again because I think it's a good time to be in the market as a shift starts to happen. And then I was leveraging Bigger Pockets, the forums, first of all, so I would spend time on there. You can set up keyword alerts, so let's just say you're an agent in a particular market. So right now we're in Vegas, so if you're an agent in Vegas, then you could just have like Las Vegas, you could have all the zip codes, you could have Henderson, you could have anything in Nevada. Set those up, you get alerted whenever you want by email, text, and as often as you want. When that pings you, you go on the forums, you add value, you answer questions, and that's a way to connect with a lot of people that may want to do business with you, and it's evergreen. Even though I'm not an agent now, I still get leads from posts I made 5 years ago on Bigger Pockets. These things live there forever, and so that's one of the first things I do. We have different layers of membership. We have a free membership, the pro, and the premium.
And if you don't mind, I'll share. When I binged that podcast.
Oh, me too.
I got in there, and it was their hour-long podcast. I probably listened to 3 or 4 a day at one point, and then I started posting in there. I used the keyword alerts. So if somebody said something in our market that was Covington, Kentucky, or Florence, Kentucky, they're looking for something or they have something, I would go in there and comment on it, and I would answer questions that people had, and then that created instant credibility.
Right. And
then you form that network, and then you start to have a bond with other investors that now there's trust there. And then I bought the pro membership, and then that basically amplified my reach for all the other investors, and they saw that I was serious about working with investors.
Right.
So just as far as you mentioned the shift in the market. So if I'm an agent who I own residential rental property, Airbnbs, or commercial property, why would Bigger Pockets benefit me? How would I go about that, and why would it benefit me to work with more investors?
Yeah, I mean, it depends on where you're at in your journey. Like, if you're an agent, you're just looking to work with more people. Right now, since there's this shift in the market, what I've been seeing, basically like looking at the analytics that I can see at Bigger Pockets, people we have investors that are looking to connect with investor-friendly agents, and when they go through our featured agent program and they're going through our agent finder, I can see in every market whether there's a spike or a decline in investor activity.
So you can see like what people are doing on there. Okay.
Yeah, so what I've seen the last few months is a spike in investor activity because, I mean, if they're an experienced investor for the most part, they see these shifts as opportunities, right? The people who made all the money back in 2008, 9, 10, 11, the reason that they were successful is because they were buying when there was a lot of fear, and right now there's a lot of fear. So, you just got to keep going, keep moving forward wherever you're at in your investing journey or your agent journey.
Yeah, there's so much buzz in the market right now about things have shifted, sellers don't have as much leverage as they did the last 2 years. And it's not predatory at all. It's just the economy changes. Investors are going to have more opportunities. So as agents begin to network with more investors, tuning into Bigger Pockets, watching the forums and the alerts is going to tell agents how to better communicate with these investors. So they're speaking the same language, they develop instant rapport and all that. So when an agent wants to learn more about Bigger Pockets and get signed up, maybe somebody who's watching this that isn't here at EXPCON, that can't shake your hand and ask you questions directly, how can they go find out more about signing up for Bigger Pockets, or where should they start?
Yeah, I would start at biggerpockets.com. It's free to sign up. And if you want to level up and get like the pro or the premium membership, those are great ways to help kind of advance that. I'll give you one little hack. If you get the premium membership, so pro is $400 a year, and you get the pro moniker, and you get some benefits with that, with the like unlimited use of calculators and some other things that we have on there. The premium membership, what it really has going for it, even though it's more expensive, it's 99 bucks a month, but you get a lead capture on there.
Okay.
So if you're spending time in the forums, you have the keyword alerts set up, it's kind of cumbersome to, if you're free or pro, to go connect with someone, because you have to wait for them to see that notification, and they connect, then they can message you. However, with premium, there's a blue contact button that lives in your signature. So if you're posting on the forums, they will click that and it goes right to the lead page, and you'll get some additional info because they're going to answer some optional questions as well. Above that, we do have paid leads as well through our featured agent program. So if you want to shortcut all that stuff and you don't have the time to do that, our market pricing is different for every different market, but it's a way to shortcut because we have investors looking to connect with investor-friendly agents like right now.
Right.
Yeah.
So you've got the whole spectrum. If I want to join as an agent for free, soak up the content and collaborate and network with people I can, but if I want to amplify that and maybe grow a niche in my business where I'm working with investors, the pro and the premium and the lead capture, those are the ways to go.
Yeah, those are the ways to go, and then just keep educating yourself, keep setting goals, and Bigger Pockets is just a great community.
Man, it's benefited me so much because I started the Bigger Pockets thing. I immediately bought my first 4 family. I read Rich Dad Poor Dad. Bigger Pockets has been a huge benefit to me and my business and me and my life, and that's the main reason why I want agents to understand why a network that is specific to investors is so important. Because if you're just out there sending out direct mail, we'll buy your house and stuff like that, you're missing a big key of the network of that whole community.
Absolutely.
So, awesome.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Go check out biggerpockets.com. I've been meeting with Nate Shields here at EXPCON 22 in Las Vegas. Bigger Pockets has been huge for real estate agents who want to grow their real estate investment business. So check it out. Take a look at their YouTube channels, take a look at their podcast, and biggerpockets.com. Thanks, Nate.
All right.